I'm Alan Simmons, operate Simmons Farms here in Auburn, Kentucky. The operation's about 2,160 acres of row crop ground. We raise about 50-50 corn, soybeans, and we've got about 650 acres of wheat, double crop with soybeans. We are 100% no-till. We learned years ago that it just works really good for this area as far as moisture conservation, keeping residue on the ground for the next year's crop. We'll go over nearly every acre probably 2 to 3 times in a season. We were using a pull-type sprayer. Pull into the field and you get out of the tractor. You go back and you unhook the booms and you fold them all out. You have to switch on every time you want to spray and switch off when you want to turn off. The AccuBoom takes care of all that on this. When you run out, you get out, you fold the booms up, get back in the tractor, go back and fill up again and repeat the process. I'd say there's just no comparison in how much better this is than that. And you wonder why you didn't do it sooner. But we will never go back. Our wheat advisor that we were working with at the time had suggested the spray coupe because it was a light machine and was easy on the ground. And we had decided that was the route we were going to go until we went and drove them both the same day. And it was pretty obvious which one we were going with after that. So I did not like the visibility on the spray coupe. Just felt like you didn't know where you were at and what you were doing. You can see everything on this machine. It was more like driving a tractor that we were accustomed to, so was very comfortable with it, and so that's the route we went. The Apache, I can get in it and spray. I don't have to hook anything up. It's a good heavy sprayer. Handles this ground in this part of the country real well with our ditches and sinkholes and whatnot. A lot of times you'll hit these things before you know they're there, or a hole will pop out, and you can hit it and drive right on over it. So it's worked real good for us. Been very happy with the machine. The Apache, very comfortable cab. A lot of speed involved. We can cover the ground fast. Love the 80-foot booms. Just really puts us in the driver's seat, as far as getting a lot of acres over in a day. So, and I have to cover a lot of acres in a day to get the job done. We have a rather unique operation here. Most of our ground is touching. Everything's contiguous. It's all together. We've only got as far as two detached farms. The Apache works really well for that. We can just drive it wherever we want to go. Like I say, I'm a one-man show, so I need to be planting beans and side dressing corn, and I've had about 900 acres custom sprayed this year. And that was spraying corn because that's a time when I need to be doing something else, and that's the only reason I do that. Most custom are $3 to $4 an acre, depending on what you're spraying. I would do every acre if I could. With enough operation, I think you can afford these. I mean, I know for us, this is the way to go. Like I say, I can get over ground faster. I can get the acres done in a day that I need to and be doing something else. So I'll cover at least twice as many acres a day with this as our old system. At least twice. We have some terraces and quite a bit of wet ground. I've never stuck an Apache. This is my second Apache. And I've gone through wheat fields and ducks were flushing. It'll go anywhere I want it to go. It just keeps going. It's cool on a hot day. It's got a nice ride. Controls are all at your fingertips. So you leave at the end of the day and you're not as tired as if you're fighting a machine all day long. So, well, we've had some breakdowns on our old Apache, but we always deal with Ohio Valley Ag, and they've been very good to deal with. So, put a boom on the ground one day and said, "Well, I'm done today." And they brought another boom from Owensboro, and I was spraying before the day was over, and broke a main boom. So I had no complaints with that. It seems like they've got the hose filled in now, though. I really like this boom, what I've seen so far. We had some metal fatigue on the other one and some cracks, and the first one thing and another. But it was not as heavy a boom as this is, not as well built, I don't think. So, as far as this one, nothing out of the ordinary. I love the Cummins engine. Actually, this has been a very good machine. I can come out and get in the sprayer and say, well, I got to spray today. I'll go get in the sprayer and spray. All I got to do is fill up and go. It just saves a world of time. It seems to be, quite efficient. I'm not throwing away chemicals every day. Absolutely have loved that, and teamed up with the auto steer. It's the sweetest thing it ever was. Would never go back. And next time I'm planning to put the auto boom on. I think that would just complete the package. You won't be trying to keep those booms off the ground all the time. I thought the resale value was very fair, better than expected. We bought the Apache 500 and paid $80,000. Used it 4 full seasons and received, I believe, $60,000 in trade. So it's hard to argue with that. It's as good or better than anything we ever used, yeah. I'd have to say at least take a look at it, because I think you'd be very pleased with it.